Hola, ¿cómo estás? Hari ini kita belajar. Today we will learn English. My goal is to finish A2 and the intermediate one. I forgot A1, I believe, and A1. Then we are hopefully can move on to B. Yes, if I'm not mistaken, well, we'll move on to B intermediate. I should have to A1 first, right? Elementary B, B2. Well, we'll see. We'll see how far we can finish the course, but we got plenty of time. I think we're good to finish it. So we have two modules left. I actually have finished. I believe I have finished it, right? But they keep updating the materials. So let's see. Okay, let's start art and painting. This is a pre-intermediate, so probably a few mistakes will be there, but I think we're good for the most of the course. Okay, here we go. To paint a picture.
To paint a picture.
To paint a picture.
To go to an art gallery.
To go to an art gallery.
To make crafts.
To make craft. So I believe craft is this.
To make pottery.
To make pottery, and pottery is pottery. Is tanah liat, right? So okay.
To draw a portrait.
To draw a portrait.
To paint a mural.
To paint a mural.
To do origami.
To do origami, and to take a photo. Photo. I probably will say photo.
To take a photo.
To take a photo. Finish. That's 8 out of 8. Okay, check. Okay. Reading section, come on. Laves Empire Honorius. It shows a boy sitting on a throne. It's the Roman Emperor Honorius. The painting is interesting because the boy is so young, 10 years old. In fact, the first thing you notice is that his feet are touching. The Bust by Mexican artist Frida Kahlo. Shout out to Frida Kahlo. Who am I to shout a person out? Several. We'll have a look. Now that's Empire. Honorius. Oh. Cathedral, Vincent van Gogh. Cathedral. terrace at night. And at night, Vincent, 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 Van, Van Gogh. Okay. It makes you want to be there. The writer thinks this painting makes you want to go there. Cafe terrace, terrace, cafe terrace at night. Is it? I don't know how to pronounce it. Maybe we should go to the Google Translate. Terrace, 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 terrace,
Terrace.
terrace, terrace. It's the bus. There is Sat and Labas Empire Honoris. Come on! So, should and imperative. Sorry, a second. Okay, good. Labas Empire Honoris use size or something, right? I believe it is referring to. We immediately understand how the child feels. He has to be emperor, but the job is too big. Okay, I think that's the. In Labas Empire Honoris, the boys felt afraid, probably. To be children. Yeah, probably. It's not happy and he's not bored. But the job is too big for him, so I think afraid is the most. What? Pantas? What pantas? Pantas? Pantas. It's the most not proper. Appropriate. It's the most appropriate. Yeah. In the bus, we see different people doing normal things. The bus is connected with something bad that happened to the artist in real life, because it said that a moment before a very serious accident which happened to Frida on the past few years earlier. The most important thing is the light, the cafe light. Use colors in an interesting way. Yeah, it's night, but the art still is black. The main study is blues and green eyes. Come on, 6 out of 6. Brr. You probably heard some WhatsApp notification. I'm sorry about that. Okay, they got some words bolded. To give food or milk to someone. To feed someone.
To feed someone.
To feed someone. A person who controls lots of countries. An emperor.
An emperor.
An emperor. Chair for a king or queen. A throne.
A throne.
A throne. Throned. A clear difference between two or more things. A contrast.
A contrast.
To put a part of your body on something or someone. To touch.
To touch.
Bad. Serious. I don't know. A large group of people who live together in an organized way. For example, all the people in one country. A society? Society. I believe it's society.
A society.
A society. The things that are behind the main things are people in the picture, the background. And this is must be serious. Serious. Come on. We're doing great. So far, so good. Present continues. Should we take a note of this? I mean, we know present. We'll just copy it. Come on. We'll leave it. We'll read it later. So yep, yep, yep. Yes, right there. Turn this one to the simple table. Oh. How can we do that? Simple table, man. Simple table. There we go. Turn into plate. It's not that I'm lazy to write it down, but it is a pre-intermediate, so I'll probably read it to rememorize, but we can read it later. Probably I don't. I probably learned something new. Static verbs. Static verbs are verbs which we use for states, not action. Can include want, need, hate, prefer, think. Yep. I love this photo. It was taken last Christmas. My grandmother's in the middle. She's blah blah because Paul, my uncle, has just told us a funny story. So she's laughing because Paul, my uncle, has just told us a funny story. On the left, that's my mom. She a really terrible jumper with a snowman on it. She is wearing a terrible jumper. My two brothers over there by the kitchen are standing there. Are standing over there by the kitchen, right? I think that's right. But they, for lunch, they are not waiting for lunch. They are cooking. And that's until Linda on the sofa. She says, but I think she is. She says she. What? And me, I'm taking the photo. It is one of my favorite because it's so all the family together, and we are. She says she isn't sleeping. Okay, this makes sense. I'm painting a picture of my cats. She's waiting for her friend. He is not reading this book, so you can. Is it still raining? We're looking for the art gallery. Do you know where it is? They are not playing very well. I don't think they are going to win. What are you trying to find? Are you wanting to meet now? Do you want? I am not doing anything important. Are you wanting? Do you want to meet now? I think that's the one, right? Yeah, come on.
Mun, did I tell you about the art class I'm going to?
I saw your post on Instagram. That painting you did looked amazing. I didn't know you were so good at art.
I'm not that good, actually.
Oh, come on, Simon. You are. I saw the painting. You should be really proud of it.
No, really,
Simon
anyone
and
can do
Mun.
it. The teacher guides the class. She tells you what to do, step by step. I didn't know that you should paint the background first, for example. And then you add details. Again, step by step. You should come. You might surprise yourself.
I don't think painting's my thing.
It's
I
my
was
thing.
really bad at
My
art at
thing.
school. The teacher
Bad
made
at
us
art
do
at school.
hours and hours of drawing fruit in a bowl. Our picture had to look exactly the same as the fruit. I was always afraid of making a mistake. I stopped being interested in art then.
What a pity. These art classes aren't like that at all. You copy the teacher, but she's really nice to us. She's always saying, "Be free, there are no rules."
I don't know. My painting won't be as good as yours.
I promise you, everyone in the class does a good painting. Because she shows you what to do. It's nothing like it was at school. Look, I'll show you on my phone. These are all the paintings she's teaching next month.
Next
Oh,
month.
I do like
Month.
that one of the birds.
Month.
And the colours
Month.
in the fish one look
Next
great
month.
too.
I wanted to do the underwater one next. Let's go together. If you really don't enjoy it, I'll buy you dinner. But I know you will. The wrong teacher can make you think you're...
Neither of them think they are good at art. You hear it right. Simon said that it's true. True. False. True. False. True. Sorry. Underwater. That's not bird. False. Come on. To feel happy and pleased that someone or something has done well. To be proud of someone or something. To be very bad at something. To be rubbish at something. To do one thing and then the next thing and then the next thing. To do something step by step. To show someone how to do something difficult. To guide. An instruction that tells you what you must or must not do. A rule. That's not true. Come on. To say that you will certainly do something or something will. To promise underwater. Yes. Nico's really good. Match the two part of the listen if you want help or extra facts. Oh,
Nico's really good at cooking. He
At
makes
cooking.
a great curry.
I'm really proud of my daughter. She's top of her class at school. I was very bad at history in school. I could never remember all the dates. Are you afraid of flying? I liked it when I was younger, but not anymore. We're interesting in learning how to dance the salsa. Have you ever tried it? Bervin was really nice to me last week. Yeah, I had so much work to do and she helped me a lot. My parents are rubbish at technology. I even have to help
My
them with
parents are rubbish at technology.
technology.
I even have to help them
them
with email.
She's excited about starting her new course. She's always wanted to learn to speak Mandarin. Don't be afraid, rats. Anyways. Don't be afraid. My boss is bad at being on time. Priya's good at organizing them. We're so excited about your party tomorrow night. You should always be nice to waiters. I'm really interested and the story of our town. So many things happened there. But still, I'm really proud at the projects. I'm probably of. I probably make a lot of mistakes here, a lot of wrong answers because this is hard. Oh no! I only make two. Off at about two in off at about off at about two in. They are walking. You should be proud of yourself. This painting. Can you take another picture? I'm not looking at the camera in that one. I'm rubbish at singing. I always sing in the shower. That smells delicious. What are you eating? I I think Lana is interested in art. Maybe ask her if she wants to go to art scene with you. He is not really crying. He's cutting onions. Crying. Alright. He's not very good at team sport, but he loves running and cycling. She's meeting with a customer right now. Can you call back in an hour? We were really afraid about our teachers. Oh ah. You're walking all of yourself. I'm not seeing that smell. What are you eating? It's not really crying. It's cutting on. It's not good. Sesame and there we go. Come on. "22 minutes of speaking English." Speaking to myself, actually. Why is it taking quite a long time? Okay. So we are 75% complete in this module 4, I believe. And review. Pages. It's a long line of cars, but they can. The traffic jam is a long line of cars. When you blah 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 someone, you feel sad before you because you cannot be with them at the moment. When you miss someone, means there is no sound at all. Silence means a place is quite a peaceful place is quiet and calm. It makes you feel relaxed. The blah blah of something are the good things about it. The opposite, the bad things are its. The advantage of something are the good thing, and the disadvantage is the bad things. A blah blah is what you see when you look out of the window. A few. Something is it gives too much. Something is stressful. It makes you feel stressed. To move means okay. At or R, change Y to I, and at R, more plus adjective, irregular. Put the adjective in the comparatives. More stressful, more relaxing, irregular, prettier, cheaper, oh sorry, older, more interesting, safer, further, it's irregular, right? Happier, dirtier, good, happy, dirty. Now it's even.
So tomorrow we're going to the Science Museum and we've got tickets for a play in the evening. It's going to be brilliant. I love London.
I know. There's so much to see and do.
There really is. I wouldn't want to live anywhere else, to be honest.
Really? I mean, London's great. You're right. But for me, it gets a bit too much. It's so crowded and noisy. I need peace and quiet sometimes.
So do I. But you can just go to the park for that. Or stay at home.
To tell you the
No,
truth,
I mean
it's
real
good.
peace and quiet, far away from the city. Personally, I'd love
To
to,
be
move
honest
to the
with you,
countryside at some point.
I think I find it
Seriously?
boring to tell you the truth.
I think
the
I'd find it
truth.
boring
To
to
tell you the truth.
There's nothing to
I
do.
think I'd find it
That's
boring to
true,
tell you the
But
truth.
that's exactly why I'd like it. It's relaxing.
But what about work?
Well, I can do most of my work online, so that's not a problem.
That sounds
To tell you the truth. Clothes for the upper body, clothes for the lower body. Tie, upper, skirt, trousers, shorts, jumper, jacket, shirts, tie. You should not wear. You should. Sorry. Don't throw that shit. It's still in. You shouldn't buy so many clothes. You got too many. Please wear formal clothes for it. If those trousers don't fit you anymore, don't keep them. You should take a jumper with you today. It'll get cold later on. Should not worry too much about what other people think. Be yourself. If you see something you like, try it on. The feeling zone are over there. Those trousers look good on you. This shirt doesn't fit. I need a smaller size. That jumper really suits you. I like that color. I really like that color on you. That the suit is too. That suit looks terrible for you. It is too big. The jacket. This jacket look. The jacket fits you perfectly. You look amazing. Oh! Oh man. Is that wrong? I mean, it also true. Leaf. Come on. My blur artwork is called. My favorite artwork is called The Great Wave of Kanagawa by an artist called Hokusai. It shows 3 boats on the sea, and the boats are in danger. Huge waves are crashing down on them, and the people inside are holding on tight. They seem very afraid. Deep water is dark blue, and the tops of the waves are contrast blue or white. In the background, we notice the beautiful shape of Mount Fuji has snow on top. It's a really peaceful day. Oh. Oh shit. I'm sorry. A lot of mistakes in this module.
I'm really proud of this painting. I think it's the best one.
Don't be afraid of making mistakes. Nobody's...
In school, I was pretty bad at drawing. But a few years ago, I started practicing it more seriously. I'm quite good at it now.
We've got a great art teacher. She knows a lot about art, and she's nice to all the students.
Jess is so excited about going to the art gallery tomorrow. She's really interested in modern art.
I'm rubbish at drawing people. Naomi, have a look at this painting.
This one,
Yeah. Wow.
I see an old restaurant in a city.
Right. I guess it's New York.
And it seems late at night. I imagine that man works in the restaurant. He's wearing a white shirt and hat.
Yes. And there are 3 customers. They're wearing formal clothes. Hats, suits, a dress. So I guess they went somewhere special before coming to this restaurant. Maybe they went to the theatre to see a show.
So, why do you like this painting then? Personally, I find it a bit sad. Look at the people. They're looking down. They're not talking to each other. They're not smiling. I don't think they're very happy.
You're right. They aren't happy. But that's the interesting thing. You know, people usually think of city life as fast and exciting. But this painting is totally different. It's quiet, almost silent, and the streets are dark and empty. For me, it shows how city life can be sad and lonely. To tell you the truth, I sometimes feel like that.
Really? Okay. Wow.
What? What? You joking, right? Finish it, man. Why is it making small? Next up next, we got 4 modules right here. I think we can solve it. A trumpet.
A trumpet. A piano.
Piano. A flute.
A flute. A keyboard.
A keyboard.
A saxophone.
A saxophone.
Drums.
Drums.
A cello.
A cello.
A violin.
A violin.
A clarinet.
A clarinet and a guitar.
A guitar.
The volume.
The volume setting on my laptop isn't working. I can't change how loud it is.
It's a really strong, powerful singer. Voice is amazing. I wear headphones when I listen to music on the bus so that other people can't hear it. Can't hear it.
I wear headphones when I listen to music on the bus so that other people can't hear it.
When my washing machine goes, you can feel the beat through the floor. The vibration. Can you please turn up the TV? It's too quiet. Zero conditional, what is it? Look at this example to see how we use the zero conditional. All conditional describe the result of a certain condition. The if clause tells you the condition. The main clause tells you the result. The order of the clause doesn't change the meaning. Use the conditional to talk about things that are generally or always true. The structure is if or when plus present simple or continuous. What does that mean? Present simple or continuous. Let's copy this one. Just like we did earlier. Zero conditional. To be honest with you, mate, this is something new for me. Probably not that new, but yes, it is new. I'm not saying it's not new. What I'm trying to say is probably I did it unconsciously. Unconsciously, is that a word? We'll have a look about that. Translate. Unconsciously. 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 Consciously. If I'm trying to study, I put my phone in another room. When my neighbor goes on holiday, she asked me to water her plants. Yeah. In this game you get another turn. If you throw 6, yes, it's talking about the dice. Sanjay often listens to rock music when he walks to work. If you say my cat's name, he always meows. My dad's not wearing his glasses. He can't read anything. The lake near us freezes over when it's very cold. My student have a cold. I usually catch it. Snake usually only bite if they're scared. When we go to concert, we'll right from. I'm kind of worried about if my student have a cold. Yes, come on. Let's see what it is, what they mean. My students have cold. I usually catch it. What's this? Oh. Oh. Okay. If we go out with friends, we normally go to a restaurant. Plants die if they don't get enough water. If he has free times in the evenings, he studies German online. If you play music too loud, it hurts your ears. When I'm driving, I don't use my phone. Nobody likes it when nobody like it. He likes to try it. He likes to try the local food when he's visiting. I listened to radio. When I'm waiting for the bus, when I'm working from home. So nobody is on our. Nobody likes. Nobody likes. Yes. Bit of help, but we learn.
Hi, Mario. Look at you, dancing around. What are you listening to?
Dancing around.
Sorry?
What are you
What?
listening to?
Hang on, let me take my headphones off.
What are you listening to?
Oh, it's my favourite group. Here, put these on and have a listen. What do you think?
Seriously? Do you really like this sort of music.
This sort
It's
of
so-
music.
Isn't it great?
It's
No.
awful.
It's awful.
Awful.
How can you
This
listen
sort
to this?
of. Do you like this
I mean,
sort of music?
It's the
This
sort of thing
music.
you hear in a lift
It's
or
the
a
sort-
shopping centre.
It's the sort
No,
of
it's
thing.
not. It's happy music with a really catchy tune. Do, 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 do. This kind of music always makes me feel cheerful.
The music is good
and
to
puts me in a
be
good
to
mood.
tell the truth.
But listen to the words.
The music is good to be honest
It's
with you.
the
What?
same
To tell you the
old
truth.
thing. I love you. I'll never forget you. They're just repeating the same lyrics.
That's the chorus. They always repeat lyrics in the chorus. I've seen the band play this song at a live concert. The lead singer sang the verses, but when it was time for the chorus, everybody in the audience knew the words, so we all sang with the band. It's amazing when thousands of people sing together, don't you think?
Yeah, true. Do they do covers from other bands?
No, they never play covers. They only play their own original songs that they write themselves.
Oh, really? Well, it's just not my kind of music.
What do you like then?
I prefer music with a strong beat that I can dance to, like hip hop, for example. Here, listen to this for a minute. It's my favourite track.
Oh no! It sounds so angry.
Yes.
How can you enjoy
The first one is
listening to
better,
that?
man.
There's
What?
no melody at all. I mean, do you feel relaxed when you listen to that?
That's why I love it. It makes me feel full of energy. And the lyrics have got an important message.
Why does the song...
Really? Seriously? Happy and positive, cheerful, feeling happy and comfortable because nothing's worrying you. Relaxed. Wait a minute. Hang on. The way someone feels at a particular time, a mood, to feel close to someone or something, to connect with. Group of people together in one place to watch a film with an audience and the power, energy. When musicians play together, we can call them a group or a band. Most bands have a lead singer who usually does most of the singing. Lots of groups both. Play live, record songs. Bands can write their own original song, or they can do cover when they sing a song that someone else has recorded before. A track is a specific song from a collection, like an album, or really a tune. We call the words of a song the lyrics. They can be divided to different segments easily. Songs are different from each other. It's called verses, and the chorus is a set of lines. A tune or song. Okay, come on. I love the words of this song. They are beautiful. The lyrics. I can't get this song out of my head. I've been singing it all day. A catchy song. I like the Nina Simone recording better than the original live music. The song has such a lovely melody, a tune. They were my favorite band as a teenager group. I really like the final song on this album, the last track. The last track. It was so great to go to concert last weekend. Live music, lead singer, and this is live music. And she can say, doesn't really say something. What? When you go to a live concert, the band usually plays some of mixed. If you listen to a cover song, to a catchy song, see, it's not. Yeah. Oh, my battery. My battery. So, I mean, it's been an hour. Probably gonna take a break for a second. Not a literal seconds, but for sometimes. And then I think if the boot is still there, we'll probably back to finish it all. So our goal is not accomplished yet. We're not finished the pre-elementary, the pre-intermediate, and the elementary. So therefore we cannot move on to the intermediate. But it's 85% completed, and sure we can finish this pre-intermediate at particular in the next section. So yes, I think that's all. I'll see you in a bit. Cheers.